Warner Brothers is just flat out canceling the Batgirl movie.
Yeah, I don't understand.
Batgirl film axed by Warner Brothers won't be released on any platform. None.
And they've not really given a reason. The reason I heard was it had tested badly with
they said
audiences.
it sucked. It's like,
okay,
really?
So,
like, I've seen their past films. Like, that's not a good enough reason. Like,
I don't get.
How bad is this film?
What I don't get is it was never going to go to the theaters. Now, I don't pretend to know everything. I'm not one of those. Okay, but like, I'm like, if it's not going to the theater, it's clearly not counting on box office revenue to recoup the cost of making the film. It's going right to HBO Max, right?
Yeah.
Do they get paid for individual hits on it? I don't know. It's not so bad. No one's going to click play on it, so we're going to cancel it. Is that how it works, or what?
Well, it's like the only way I could see that being a negative putting it on there is if they lost money by it, like if they had to pay money for it sitting there and nothing happening, which doesn't make sense. So like,
yeah, I don't get it either. I don't get it.
They own Warner Brothers is like they own HBO Max. So it's their platform. What the hell?
What I don't get is I always thought that was like the out. Oh, it's not going to do good in theater. Screw it. We'll put it on the streaming. Like I thought that was how it worked. Yeah, now, I could be wrong. Again, I don't know. I don't pretend to know. I saw this on the internet, therefore I'm educated. But I always assume if you know a movie's not going to do well and you have a streaming service, they're just going to throw it on there.
Batgirl, they spent $90 million on that. Okay, for anybody, I mean, I don't know if you really need a comparison. Any normal person that hears $90 million is going to go, holy crap. But
take a quarter of that and be happy.
Yeah, right. But the pilot episode for House of the Dragon, the prequel to Game of Thrones, is $30 million. So it's like 3 times that. And this is just a speculation. It might even be more than $90 million.
And you said episode. That means multiple.
Yeah. Right.
This was a one-time thing.
Yeah. And I don't know if everybody knows this. I know you, obviously you know this. You and I are more into this stuff than a lot of people. This was going to be Michael Keaton's second appearance because he's coming in first in Flashpoint, which we'll get to in a second. But then this was going to be his second appearance in the DC Extended Universe. Well, now that's crap canned. And, what that I just mentioned, Flash is up in the air. They still don't know what the hell they're going to do with that damn thing because of Ezra Miller and his nonsense. So what the hell?
Flash show just got announced that it was running its last season.
Yeah. Well, I guess they're wrapping up all of it. They're just canceling what they call the Arrowverse on CW. So all of it's done.
Oh, that's good. Get rid of the one thing that people critically acclaimed. That's good. I like that.
Right. Well, Arrow's been done for a while, I think. Flash was great.
I have not watched a single episode, but everybody said that the Flash show was amazing.
It was the last couple seasons, though. The ratings have started to go downhill a little bit, so I think they're getting out while they're getting still good. Because the writing's starting to get kind of crappy the longer it goes. So they're like, well, better get out now before we start sucking.
I'll never understand why writing's crappy on something you literally have source material for. I will never understand that. It baffles me.
Yeah, no, that's dumb. They're like, well, we need to make it our own. It's like, but do you? The Batgirl thing, we can only speculate on what the issues are with this one. We don't know. They said it tested badly. Apparently, it sucked so bad they don't want to release it to. Apparently, our eyes can't handle it, Greg. It's like the Ark of the Covenant. You open it up and we'll melt if they release this thing to the public.
What the hell?
That's the only thing I can think about. They're just going to take a $100 million bath on this film. It's that bad. Like, good Lord. And then Aquaman 2 is faltering so bad with people saying they're not going to go see it and everything, that they're talking about trying to get Ben Affleck to make cameos, or I guess I don't know if that's confirmed or not, that Ben Affleck.
I think they did confirm it.
Okay, So there's that. They've been practically on their hands and knees begging Henry Cavill to come back. It's like, good Lord, they're not doing well. That's all I can say. And it's sad. It's sad. They don't have, and the thing is, they can release good films. Like, we've seen The Batman, Joker, Suicide Squad, or no, The Suicide Squad. Suicide Squad stuff. Have you seen Peacemaker yet? Because that show was really good.
Yeah.
Okay. So, I mean, James Gunn, so there you go. But I don't know.
Well, the thing about the Batman and the Joker films, though, they have nothing to do with this universe. That's kind of telling to me.
Right.
And I know Joaquin Phoenix is writing the next Joker movie. It's like, maybe you should just be like a Call of Duty thing. Just let people develop it and then slap Warner Brothers on it, make your money. Like, Activision doesn't make Call of Duty. They let Treyarch and Infinity Ward do it. So let someone else do it. Slap your name on it, make some money.
Warner Brothers just can't effing do that, though, man. That's why Zack Snyder just said F it and just walked the hell out. That's why Ben Affleck walked out, and why Henry Cavill walked out. Like, they've pissed off so many people now. And then they keep hiring these effing goofballs who they keep having as like, well, it might tank the movie now because this person turned out to be a piece of crap. Like, good Lord. And then they bring in someone like Joss Whedon. They're like, hey, this movie's pretty much done, but we want you to pretty much overhaul it, change the theme of it, and do it within, 5 days.
Oh, man. To touch on something we usually say in our pod, doesn't it sound like Vince Russo? Like, did he say Vince Russo? They brought in somebody they thought could fix it because they had a success somewhere else?
Yeah.
It doesn't necessarily equate to success here.
Right. Yeah, and they kind of set him up for failure too. I mean, I'm not saying he would have done well by himself. He might have. I don't know. I think his version of Justice League sucked. The Snyder version was really good, I thought. But they need someone like a Kevin Feige has, over in Marvel, where it's one cohesive. And this is if they want to do the universe. I'm not saying they have to, but if that's what they're going with.
Well, when you have the Justice League, I think you have to.
Yeah. If they're going to do one solid extended universe, they need a single voice because all the stuff connects. But the Suicide Squad seems like if Marvel went R-rated, the closest thing I can think of is like, I really like Shazam, but his movies seem like something that could drop into the Marvel universe and fit, like kind of the tone of it. And where it's like,
ironically, that was one of their better films.
Yeah. But then
not a knock on Shazam, but nobody expected Shazam to be good.
Right. Yeah.
Certainly not better than most of the stuff they did.
I know. But then you go to the stuff that they like Man of Steel and Aquaman and Wonder Woman, and the tones are completely different. So like none of this stuff fits together. And then when they have team up films, it's like, well, what the hell, man? And I'm not saying it all has to be exactly alike, but at least make it seem like it's all from the same universe if it's going to be in the same damn universe. But I don't know. I don't understand taking a $100 million bath. But then again, I don't have $100 million to just throw away. So that's me.
Yeah, but are you telling me that people like Bill Gates or Steve Jobs, Donald Trump, or just even if they had all the money in the world, they're okay with just losing $100 million? I don't think so.
The only one I can think of is like they're talking about if Elon Musk walks away from the Twitter deal, he might owe like $1 billion. And it's like, it's either $1 billion or what is it, like 500 billion
20 Teslas
or 50 billion or something. Yeah, it's like, it's like, well, 1/50th of what he would owe. So he's like, I'm cool with it.
The term "more money than God" gets thrown around a lot. I think it applies to him.
Yeah. What did I say WB stood for? Why bother?
Yeah, right.
That just frustrate the hell out of me.